I've redrawn my diagram here to make it a little bit more cleaner. Last one was kind of messy with all the lines going back and forth. All right, so we have the management company, we have the fund, and we have a general partnership, right? So here, what we're saying is that 1 and 3, the management company and the GP, are wholly owned by the venture capitalist or the owner of the company. The fund is actually not completely owned by the general partner or the venture capitalist. The fund is mostly owned by the LP. By mostly, I mean, in this scenario, 99%, but controlled by the GP. Okay, and then as we talked about in our last video, there's what's called a management fee that is paid to the management company. I'm repeating this because this is very important. And there's what's called carried interest paid to the general partner. You can see that 1 and 3 are owned by the venture capitalist, and there's money coming out of the investors, the limited partners, into the GP and the management company, right? So there's two ways that the venture capitalist can make money. One is through management fee and one is through carried interest. And in this industry, we call it the 2 and 20. 2 and 20, what are these two numbers? These are actually percentages, 2% and 20%. Well, isn't just 22%? No, because 2% and 20% are of different things. The management fee is 2%. Carried interest is 20%. Carried interest is another way of calling performance fees. So basically, the better the fund does, the higher carried interest the general partner will earn. Okay, and we'll explain how that works. So let's take one LP, for example. Actually, let's take both of these LPs, for example. Both of these LPs together have a $10 million investment. $10 million investment, right? And as you can imagine, investments can go up or down. Let's be optimistic here and say that the investment went up. Let's say that it went up by, $7 million. Okay, $7 million. So the limited partners invested $10 million and they made $7 million. This $10 million is their investment. The $7 million is gain, right? So if you think about it logically, the management company, when they are managing the money, they're managing the $10 million of the limited partners' money, right? So because the management company is managing that $10 million, they're going to charge traditionally, and this is a standard in the industry, the venture capital industry has a 2%. The mutual fund industry is significantly lower than 2% management fee. 2% is considered very high in the realm of different type of investments. But regardless, in the venture capital industry, 2% is the standard. So the management company is going to say, okay, LPs, we managed your money. We want 2% of your money to come to us every year as a management fee. So rain or shine, you're going to pay us 2% a year. So that's not a variable fee from year to year. And, there's exceptions, and we'll talk about that later. But, in the first, say, 5 years of the, first 5 years, that rain or shine, the LPs are going to pay 2% of the 10 million that they invest to the management company. And then the carry interest is based on how well the fund does. That's why carry interest is another way of saying performance fees.